Welcome to Rom Wills, Money Matters. What women really want with a money man. And a money man, that's just a general term I'll use. Some people might say high value man, but high value is more than just money. I'll say man got money. He can take care of the bills. Hey, you know what? He can go to Red Lobster or Ruth Chris, wherever you want to go, depending on his social class. You know? Women, of course, are moved by a man's money. Now, there's two ways in general that a woman is moved by a man's money. One, y'all know I got a problem with. You know, they're just acculturated prostitutes. They want something from the man as a gift, getting their rent paid, him to buy them stuff. And, you know, of course, some men will pay for it one way or the other. Maybe I've actually known some women who weren't professional street workers, sex workers, but men would pay them just straight up for sex. And then you get some other men, they might pay that rent, pay that electric bill and everything. And, you know, I have a problem with it. But a man's money still moves a woman on a deeper level. It represents security. And indeed, that's why many women, they think they want the high value man, but they really want the man who can provide that security, you know, because you're hearing about some of this, and this was something that specifically affected the black community, about a number of black women becoming homeless. They thinking about, they might like that, like fine dude, but now they thinking about that other type of man. And of course, you have that in other communities. In fact, in many cultures, that's the main thing a man needs to provide that security. Now, how they deal with sex and stuff, they'll work something out. You know, don't ask, don't tell, stuff like that. But that's what they really want with the money man, because the money man provides that stability. Because the nature of women, they do want security. Yes, they want excitement. They want that man who make them holler and everything. But there's always a part of them that wants a level of security. And that's the key thing. They want that man who could pay the bills, because trust me, if a woman's in a situation, even if she's sexually attracted to the man, she don't want to be in a situation where, he just made that fantastic love to her, but it had to be on an airbed in a place where the lights can go out at any minute. You know? Yeah, she might like that man, but they in a bad neighborhood in a subpar building, and they making love, but they got to worry about a rat maybe running through. You know, they don't want to live under that. Women, you see, the thing with women, they want a man who has sex appeal, but nest appeal. Shout out this young lady who used to comment on my channel in Chi-Town. She talked about the nest appeal. They want that good nest. They want that man who can provide that nest for them. Of course, they want that man who got sex appeal too. And, you know, that's the main thing when I talk about in my book, Nice Guys and Players. But what I'm finding is you might have some players who can't provide that nest appeal. So that's important. That's why women might deal with two different men. But think about it, though. This is understanding what the money thing is. This is why women will look for certain guys who just seem like they have money. And it's the nest appeal part of them. Now, if he look good, too, that's great. And in fact, some women might say, look, I'd rather have that nest appeal, you know? And that's understandable. Like, and it's not even about how much money they're being given. In fact, you got plenty of men who got some money. They give the women very little. They ain't giving them anything above what any other guy could give them. But that woman is sleeping well. She can eat well. If she needs to go to the doctor, she can go to a top-notch doctor. You know, it's more about the lifestyle. I'm going to get more into the actual lifestyles and everything in the next podcast, which is going to bring together what I talked about, a man needing money, period, and what I'm talking about today. But that's the thing they're looking for. Now, like I said, one issue they might have is they don't have a sexual attraction for the guy. Okay, that becomes a problem. But if they meet a guy that they have some sexual attraction for, he look like he got, they can make a pretty baby with him. He look like he might know what he's doing in bed, and he's taking care of bills. He becomes very attractive. If you really look at it, you look at many women, That guy say, yeah, he got that car, he got that night. They see him in a nice car. He say, yeah, I live over in this neighborhood. All of a sudden, they start paying attention more. Now, it is a nuance between them being a straight gold digger and just looking for the security. And you got to take your time with that. I would say in general, if a woman is all about gifts, gold digger. If she's more about just, hey, living in a comfortable environment, a safe environment, you can deal with that because that's reasonable. Because as a man, you want the same thing. Yeah, shoot. You don't want Ben the mouse. And, where I lived when I was young, we had so many mice, we started naming them. Ben was the one who come up and bend your ears during the night. So, you got Ben the mouse. You don't want to deal with that or deal with like bugs all over the place. You want that nice, clean environment yourself. Women want that. That's very important. The nest is very important to women. Sure. And that's why most of them, it's just normal. They want that guy who can provide the nest. Like I said, the gold diggers, that's more about partying. That's more about gifts, all of that and stuff. That's a sugar baby game. It's more about what they just giving. But, because indeed, the women who want that lifestyle, that nest, they're willing to work to help build that nest. But you got to be working too. That's the thing. And indeed, even if they working, they want to feel like, okay, this man is taking care of most of this. They might work for business. There's plenty of women, them men making a ton of money. They just working for something to do, have their own little bit of money to spend and everything. And, they ain't trying to use the man because, shoot, they'll spend their money on good gifts for the man. And, even buying some food and stuff, hooking him up and stuff. But that's really what they want with it. It's that security. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not the money itself, it's the security. Indeed, I'll put it like this. Think of it like this. Say that man isn't working, but he's living off a trust fund, or he's living in a house that he doesn't have to pay for. He got a car he don't have to pay for. He don't need to make that much money. It's still security. He's still getting enough to keep the utilities paid and all of that. That's security. So it's not, he might be making very little, but because of his situation, he don't need a lot. So I want y'all to think about that, all right? I want y'all to think about that. So y'all know the deal, though. Let's go make that money.